All right, peace and blessings, brothers and sisters. So again, this is my fourth video in this series called A Prophet Like Moses. Okay? If you know the scripture in Deuteronomy 18:18, it says that the Lord will raise up a prophet like Moses. And it says that the Lord will put his words in his mouth. Okay? So, Moses wrote it, but I spoke it. Okay? I literally can write the Bible right now in rap form. The whole book of Genesis, I have it in a rap form, brothers and sisters. Even the book of Exodus. So these are the words, brothers and sisters, of Exodus. The 10 plagues in rap form. Check it out. Moses went to Pharaoh and took Aaron along with him. He told the king, let the people go. But Pharaoh didn't listen. So Moses told Aaron to cast his staff down, and it turned into a snake by the time it hit the ground. Pharaoh called all the men that he had, who had the same gifts and tricks with their staff. But make no mistake, cuz none of this would last. Aaron's snake swallowed all the snakes that they had. But Pharaoh didn't change. He was stuck in his ways. So Moses left. Then he came back the next day. Moses told Pharaoh, listen to what I gotta say. Get my people up, or I turn the waters into blood. Pharaoh didn't budge. He was not showing love. He had a grudge. So what? That's when Aaron pulled the plug. He left the pool full of blood and the land with a stench, because the blood in the rivers had killed all the fish. Pharaoh still ain't let the people go. So Moses went to Pharaoh, took Aaron along with him. He told the king, let the people go, but Pharaoh didn't listen. So Moses told Aaron to cast out his rod on the streams and the ponds, and out came the frogs. Pharaoh called all the men that he had, who had the same gifts and tricks with their staff. But make no mistake, cuz none of this would last. Pharaoh finally said he let the people go in a flash. But Pharaoh didn't change. He was stuck in his ways. So Moses left. Then he came back the next day. Moses told Aaron, lift his rod up in the sky. He sent the plague on the land, and now came the lice. He came back the next day, and now came the flies. Pharaoh guys realized who was the Most High. That's when Pharaoh told Moses, take the people and depart. But God wouldn't let him, so he hardened Pharaoh's heart. Pharaoh still ain't let the people go. So Moses came back once again, told the king, let his people go. He came back with demands. Let my people go or feel the Lord's hands. So God killed all the cattle up in their land. But it didn't stop there. Moses and Aaron threw dust in the air. They had dust everywhere. Pharaoh didn't care, so he had a deaf ear. But the dust turned the boils all over their skin, all over his men. God sent hail all over their land, fire and smoke. Then the next thing you know, if you look to the coast, up came the locusts and they scattered like roaches. They ate all the fruits, from the grass to the roots, from the trees to the leaves. Pharaoh on his knees begged the Lord, please let him go. The Lord let him know, I ain't finished with my plagues. I'll be done when I say so. Pharaoh still ain't let the people go. Pharaoh's heart was hardened. Anyway, Moses came back, sent down a plague full of darkness. I mean thick darkness. You couldn't see nothing. Best believe God gonna finish what he started, but it gets worse. He sent a plague on the land, could have sworn they was under a curse, put the blood on the door. The Lord swore if they don't, somebody's gonna end up hurt. And he mean what he say. Don't delay, don't wait, cause you know the Lord really don't play. He sent one more plague. All the firstborn children in the land gonna end up dead, and he meant what he said. They took flight that night. Best believe God's children fled, but Pharaoh didn't believe this. That's the reason all the firstborn children died up in Egypt. The 10 plagues. I am he who is like Moses. I can write the Bible right now in rap form. Matter of fact, I got something else for you, brothers and sisters. Answer me this question. Who am I? I was conceived from a barren womb. Don't ask me how, just know God can work the impossible. The angel of the Lord said no razor should come upon my head, cause my strength come from my dreads. Shh. Keep that on the hush. Don't tell nobody. That be our little secret, okay? Let me tell you more about me. I killed the lion with my bare hands. And with a donkey jawbone, I killed at least 1,000 men. I met this girl named Delilah. She always questioned my strength and got mad every time I lied to her. But finally, I confessed it. But she set me up. They cut off my dreads and had me arrested. They plucked my eyes out, had me locked up in they hideout. Lord, give me strength is what I cried out. I grabbed the pillars of the house, one on the left, one on the right. I killed the Philistines and even took my own life. Yo, who am I? A lot of you know that's the story of Samson. As I said, brothers and sisters, the Bible is in my mouth in rap form. I can literally rewrite the Bible right now. I already wrote the book of Genesis. Already wrote Exodus. Already wrote the story of Moses in rap form. I can rewrite the entire Bible in rap form, brothers and sisters. And it will be like you're reading the Bible. Again, I am he, the one like Moses. Peace.